Hi, welcome to my space. This is an airport in the middle of Berlin. It's not in use anymore. And Berlin is one of these cities that it does a lot for its residents. And this is a perfect case in point. This is an old airport that they decided to turn into a park, basically. Anybody can just come here and use the space. To have an big open space like this in the middle of a city is so unique and it's so valuable. I love to just come here and use this space to organize my thoughts, to think about my next steps. We've just finished the summer holidays, and always after a break like that, I'm always thinking about what are my next steps? What are the things that I want to be doing? One of those things is music. You know, I love creating these videos. I love the community. I love talking about gear, but I can't forget about the music. Sometimes I get too obsessed with these videos because it's such an amazingly creative thing to create videos. I love it, but I can get obsessed with things. And this is one of the things that I get obsessed with, is creating YouTube videos. And then I forget about my music, you know? So I've got to make sure that I don't forget about my music, that I keep doing the things that I'm talking about, that I've got to practice what I preach, you know? So I'm conscious about that moving forward into the next months, for the rest of the year, to write more, to record more, and ultimately to release more. I want to be releasing more music. So this is my plan. This is what I'm doing. And I'd love for you to join me on this journey. If you're anything like me and you have lots of cables and they just get tangled and they're such a mess, then here's a great way of organizing them. I just got these pin boards from IKEA, and this is 3 of them. And then you can get these hooks, and then you can just, a way of organizing your cables. It's great. I love it. So I just made this wall of cables, and it's all organized, and it's a little bit of a revelation. This is a demo that I did 16 years ago in 2009. I specifically remember hating this. Hating the sound of my voice. And, you know, this is something that is common especially amongst singers. And I have this theory. By the way, I haven't listened back to this yet. So I haven't listened to this in 16 years. I have this theory, though, that now I will actually like it because I'm so used to my voice. And I think the only reason I didn't like it is because I wasn't used to hearing my voice. I wasn't really recording myself back then, you know. And I think that if I listen back to it now, then I will most likely enjoy it. And now it's the moment when you realize you don't know where your CD player is. Haha! Got it. Nice intro. little bit on the long side. I would have kept it a little bit shorter.
Little boy Johnny left school at 18 and joined the military of Her Majesty the Queen. Not out of anger or things that he'd seen, to serve his country was his dream.
It's totally fine.
Little boy Johnny, he went all the way and trained so hard, a good soldier they'd say. Then came the time to fight for his pay. Been waiting so long for that day.
I'd actually say it's pretty good.
And then cheer, cheer, cheer for the enemy with fear, fear, fear.
So, what did I hate about this? Why did I hate this so much? I keep thinking of what I would say to my younger self or to my less experienced self. And I think I would say, keep going. Keep recording. It sounds really stupid and simple when I say it, but if you're in the situation where you don't like the sound of your voice, you don't like listening back to your songs, you really struggle with that, I know exactly how that feels. And it's not nice because it's discouraging and you're questioning just everything. Should I continue pursuing this? Is this worth it? I hate listening back to it. I would say that it might be because you're just not used to hearing your voice. And if you record yourself more often and listen back more often and just kind of get through that phase of it, it's like an obstacle that you just need to get through, you know. And once you're through that, things are a lot better. You can listen back and without judging the sound of your voice, but you can start judging on things that you can change in terms of your performance and singing better and having more dynamics and what can you change here. You know, it's these sort of things that you need to listen out for, but maybe you can't because you're so focused on just the tonality and just the sound of your voice you don't like. I get it. I've been there. I would say just keep on recording, keep on push through this obstacle and keep recording, and it probably will get better. I mean, it may be just the fact that you're a really bad singer, you know. It sounds really harsh, but it could be that, in which case you should keep recording, keep practicing. It really is, of course, there's, with all of these things, there are slight things that we can do to improve that are like quick fixes, but in general there's no quick fixes. It's really just practice, repeat, practice recording. You know, I think that's also something that a lot of singer-songwriters, musicians don't do enough of, is just practicing recording. If you have any means of recording yourself, even if it's just your phone, then record with that. Record every day if you can. I really try to record myself every day. I don't always manage it, but a lot of the time I do. And it really helps, you know, it really, really helps in practicing the act of recording, but also practicing hearing my own voice over and over and over and over again. And I'm just so used to listening to my voice that
it's normal. It's become normality now. You know, I don't really think, maybe I probably have improved in terms of my singing in 16 years. I hope I have, at least, but maybe not a dramatic amount. And it's more just the fact that I'm used to hearing my voice. I think that's one of the big things that has changed. So if you're someone that really struggles with this, then I really hope that this video has helped you, has inspired you, has encouraged you to keep playing and keep recording, because I really do think that this is probably just a phase that you're not used to hearing your own voice, and you just need to push through it and keep recording yourself, keep listening back to your voice. I also want to mention that I am now offering mentoring sessions, so if that's something you're interested in, then click the link in the description down below and book your first one-on-one session with me. Or you can join my community. I have a community called the Song Club, and that's full of other guitarists, singer-songwriters as well. And we help each other, give each other tips, and share song ideas and thoughts and projects, and talk about gear, stuff like this. And it's completely free, so you can find that as well in the description down below. Other than that, have a fantastic day, and if you want to keep hanging out, then click on this video over here, and I'll see you over there. Bye.